What is up, guys? A couple of days ago, I shared with you some exciting news that the UK Prime Minister wants to open the borders for more overseas people to come and work here in the UK. I shared with you that there are so many seasonal farm worker jobs and farm worker jobs here in the UK, and they're currently hiring people from overseas, and a lot of people were interested. They wanted to find out, how do you become a seasonal farm worker? What is a seasonal farm worker? What is the eligibility criteria? What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of coming to UK using this visa route? And this is what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Pauline Popomoyo, and in this channel we keep things real. If you are interested in relocating to overseas, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos, because in this channel I drop information on how you can relocate to overseas. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into it. So guys, if you want to come to UK to work in the farms, there are two visa routes which you can take. There's the tier 2 visa, which is the skilled worker visa. Then there is the tier 5 visa, which is a temporal work visa. So I'm going to start talking about the skilled worker visa route which you can take, and I'll show you an example of a job which is currently open, and they're looking for a farm worker from overseas, and they're offering sponsorship. So if you are to take the skilled worker visa route, which I favor, because one, it leads to settlement, two, you can bring your family under this visa route. You need an IELTS band score of 4, just like any other skilled worker visa route. Like for example, if you're coming as a healthcare assistant, for you to get a UK visa, they need you to have an IELTS band score of 4, and you need to have some form of experience in farming. And I'll give you examples of things that you're expected to be doing when you are working in a farm, because there are different things that you can do when you're working in a farm. So if you are working as a farm laborer, you are expected to do things like carrying out maintenance of farm buildings, equipment and hedges. For example, you can be cleaning stables and stuff like that, breeding and handling livestock, assisting veterinarians. I always struggle to say that word. Assisting veterinarians when they come to the farm, obviously to look at the animals or to treat the animals, treating minor ailments because you'll be looking after animals, cleaning sheds, barns and incubators, sterilizing milk equipment, cultivating crops, including thinning and spraying, cultivating the land or preparing the land and fertilizing the crops. All those things are some of the things that you do when you are a farm worker. So all you need for you to become a farm worker in UK, you need to have your IELTS band score of 4. Secondly, you need to have a sponsor here in the UK. And like I've already said, I'll show you an example of a company which is currently hiring from overseas, and they're offering a certificate of sponsorship, and you need to have some form of experience. So if you're coming from Africa, I mean, this is easy peasy, because farming is our everyday bread and butter. You know, we depend on farming, and even me, I can farm, I can cultivate, I can farm, I can go to the fields, I can fetch water and everything.
No, why are you looking surprised? Of course I can do that. I'm an African, hey.
So those are the basic requirements needed for you to come and work as a farm laborer here in the UK. In some instances, they need proof of funds, that is £1,270 to be in your bank account for at least 28 days. But if your employer indicates in your certificate of sponsorship that they are going to be covering the proof of funds, you don't need the proof of funds. So this is an example of a job. There are many jobs, guys. I'm just giving you one example. This is an example of a job which needs a farm laborer and is recruiting from overseas, so that you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So guys, this company is currently looking for dairy farm laborer, visa sponsorship available. So the name of the hiring company is Skills Provision, and the job description: Skills Provision is searching for laborers for a dairy farm in Northwest England, United Kingdom. the employer operates a successful farm and now requires new manpower, applicants must be physically and mentally capable of carrying out urgent work. So, if required, visa sponsorship is available for these positions. They go on to state that the starting salary will be £10.26 per hour, and the benefits are accommodation provided, you pay £30 per week, and there is visa sponsorship. They also contribute towards your flight, and your working hours will be 48 hours per week. Overtime is available and there is a variable shift pattern. And if you assume this role, your duties will be to keep animal sheds clean, remove cattle slurry mechanically and manually, spread clean sawdust on cow beds with a tractor, feed cows, and so forth and so on. So guys, I'll leave the link in the description box so that you see or you read more on this job. And then they also state that if applying from outside of the United Kingdom, applicants will need to meet the requirements for the skilled worker visa. This includes IELTS, a band score of 4. So guys, this shows you that this company is recruiting from outside UK and you can apply now. And then we have the seasonal farm workers. Seasonal farm workers, these are people who are temporarily employed, which means they come to UK at a particular season, and that season they'll be harvesting. For example, they harvest things like mushrooms, strawberries, lettuce, just to mention a few things. So with seasonal farm worker jobs, this program has been running for just 6 months, but the minister has promised that they want to increase the duration to 12 months, which means if you are coming to work in UK, you are working as a temporary worker, which means you come under the Tier 5 visa, not the skilled worker visa. So when you come under the Tier 5 visa, it means that you are not permanently employed. You are a temporary worker and you can only work for 12 months. For example, if they increase the visa to 12 months, you can only work for 12 months. So under this visa route, you need to be at least 18 years of age, and you need to have proof of funds, and you need to have a valid passport and a sponsor, which means you look for a job here in UK, and if you get a job, they give you a sponsor, you apply for a job, and you have your proof of funds, which is still £1,270. But if your employer indicates in your certificate of sponsorship that they are going to be providing funds, of which most employers do, then you won't need to have the proof of funds. The disadvantage of taking the seasonal worker route is that this visa route does not lead to settlement. That's 1. 2, you cannot bring your family under this visa route. So in my opinion, it would be best if you want to come as a farm worker here in UK, you target this skilled worker route, because under the skilled worker route, you are able to bring your family, because under the skilled work visa route, you are able to bring your family to UK. Secondly, this visa route leads to settlement, and the amount of money that you're going to be getting per annum is roughly around £25,000 per annum. Guys, I hope this information was helpful. If you found this information to be helpful, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that you never miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Much love from me to you. I will see you in my next video. Bye. 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 I'm off to work, guys.